What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to our Seattle Kraken's franchise mode, and we're coming off of a Stanley Cup victory again. We had a pretty interesting offseason as well. Coming off a Stanley Cup win, we completely changed our coaching staff. The only coach that we kept was Chenard. Yuri Chenard, right? Yves Chenard, all right? So he's A+ as an offensive coach. A+ on the power play. It's just his teaching, penalty kill, and influence isn't that great. I'm sure as this guy develops, hopefully he develops to become a little bit better than he is. But I mean, that's a pretty good record. He's also the only coach that Seattle has ever had where grooming Drew Doughty, who's a generalist teaching type. He retired and became a coach. So we wound up signing Drew Doughty there. We also signed Matteo Delmore and Arthur Young. Arthur Young was a Colorado head coach. We signed him for a big contract to be our NHL goalie coach. Hoping that maybe that'll boost DiPietro to be something a little bit better. We also made Mark Giordano the Florida's head coach. Stephen Abb as the associates. Ladislav Barenka as the assistant, and then Richard Pillar as our goalie coach. He's got good teaching down there. And I made a trade in between episodes. All right, I did make a trade with the Dallas Stars. All right, so just to show you guys, we wound up acquiring goaltender Jeremy Zanata, and we traded away our AHL starting goaltender Joel Blomqvist, as well as left winger Jackson Bouwmeester. And then we traded, I believe it was a fifth and a sixth along with it. It was two later round picks, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, it was a second and a third. That's right. Joel Blomqvist, Jackson Bouwmeester, and a second and a third, sending on over to the Dallas Stars for Jeremy Zanata. They wanted to ship him off, and they wanted our goaltender, which would made it a lot easier for me to make that trade. There also was Keith McMillan of the Florida Panthers. I mean, not Florida Panthers, of the Carolina Hurricanes. Just decided not to go with him. So we're going with Jeremy Zanata. He's a 73 overall goaltender, 6'1", 148, but he's got medium elite potential. This guy has always had an above 900 save percentage. He's been a 30-win goaltender constantly. He's been getting his loss numbers down year after year. And his goals against average, he's coming off a pretty good year. We're hoping that as the starter in our AHL, the guy can develop. He might need one more year after this, but he'll be coming up here soon. And then we also got Simone Lemarou as our AHL backup. I wanted Lemieux growing. I want him to be developed, because I think it would be pretty cool if we could develop this guy into becoming an NHL starting goaltender. As for our NHL squad, okay, I found something rather interesting. I'll show you guys after this. But this is what our team's looking like because of morale. These guys got a little boost because of morale. It's probably going to drop off here pretty soon, but this is how our lineups are going to be looking. Tomas Hertl with Tim Stutzel in the center, and then Jake Virtanen, Jake DeBrusk with Alex Galchenyuk and Mike Hewitt. Third line, Nikolai Novoletsev with Jeffrey Zeller and Alexander Kerfoot, and then the fourth line is Zach McEwen with Jujahar Kaharia and Michael Furland. Scratch players are Matthew Peltier, Johan Kruger, and Oliver Suni. And then going into defensive mode, we have Miguel Sergachev lined up with Jake Bean again, Angelo Boyce with Samuel Girardi, and then the fourth line is Jonas Brodin with Torrey Krug. Special teams is looking like this. This is our power play, four-man power play, penalty kill, and three-man PK. So we do need a little bit bigger boost on our PK unit. That would be nice. And then goaltender in the net, Michael DiPietro at 84 overall, still considered an elite goaltender, and I was really curious why that was. So I started looking around at other teams' goaltenders, and let's just take a look, all right? David Rishi is the starter for Anaheim. He's even listed as a starter. Arizona, so that's 81. Another 81. 83. 85. Down to 81 again. 85. 82. 79, 75, 82, 82, 80, 77s, 84, 82, 80, 83 there, 82 there. 87 with Matt Murray. So there's our first real elite goaltender over in Nashville. New York Islanders have a 82, 81, 84, 91. Carter Hart is the best goaltender in the league right now, and he definitely deserves it. He's the only 90 overall goaltender. Pittsburgh has an 83, 81, 83 again, 83 again. Yeah, look at that. Andrei Vasilevsky has dropped down to an 83 overall. Like, I don't know what is happening with the development here, but he dropped down to an 83, still an elite. Connor Hellebuck, 88. Then we get down here, 73 overall, 87 overall. Like, goaltenders, for whatever reason, their overall drops significantly. So now to be an elite goaltender, you just have to be an 83 overall. And I'm hoping, anyways, that our goaltender that we just traded for can be at least like an 88 overall, if we can grow him. Hoping that he has a pretty good season here. But that is the lineups. I also went through and offered. I threw some money around for next season. We offered some contract extensions. Yes, we did. Mike Hewitt being the first. He's getting paid. Mike Hewitt, a 50 goal scorer, coming off a 50 goal scoring season. We have no choice but to pay him. We're paying him an 8-year contract extension at $8.8 million per year. I think that's a fine trade for Mike Hewitt so long as he can continue to put up 40 or 30 plus goals a season. I think he's going to be having multiple 50-goal seasons, so I think 8.8 is worth it for Mike Hewitt. Next contract extension goes to Tim Stutzel. All right, we signed Stutzel again to an 8-year contract, but for him, we were able to offer him 7.25 for 8 years. Next up, Alex Galchenyuk. He actually wanted a pay decrease, so we're saving a little bit money with him. But we just signed him to a 2-year contract at 5.5. They'll bring him up to the 2029-2030 season. And I think that might have been it for contract extensions. Yeah, that was it. Yep, that was it. That was it as far as I believe. But let's jump on into game number 1. We're playing the Vegas Golden Knights. We just saw their goaltending is horrific at 73 overall. Simulate on pass the Vegas Golden Knights game. Let's see what's going to happen. This isn't our home opener, but it is our first game of the season, so I'd like to start off strong. We know that we can't sleep following a championship win. We have to go out there and be dominant. And Johnson's going to score a power play goal on Michael DiPietro. Fuck. Shots are still in our favor, but it's really weird. When we slow sim, we really suck at goal scoring sometimes. All right, so second period, we're still out shooting them. Power play, Vegas. Again, all right, so we're going to kill that one off, but they are taking the advantage in the shot category. Power play, Seattle. Nothing happening there. So, wow, that's 73 overall goaltender shutting us out right now. Crazy. Just absolutely crazy. After 2, we are being shut out by a 73 overall goaltender. Holy fuck. Come on. Third period. What do we got, Seattle? Somebody's got to score. Please, somebody score for us. Come on, Seattle. Somebody. We got 30-plus shots on that. There we go. The free agent signing of Girardi going to score, tying the game up, getting here late in the third. We're going to see a late goal here by Seattle or Vegas. No, we're not. So shots are 36-33 in favor of Seattle going into overtime. Let's see what's going to happen here in the first game of the season. All right, here we are, lined up. Hurdle, going to lose that face-off. Here comes Roman Polak. Or not Roman Polak. Here comes Polak, though. Pass out front to Inestroza. Hit. Polak down low to Johnson. That shot is wide. Krug is going to pick it up. Uh-oh. Over to Hurdle. 2-on-1. Hurdle tries to pass it over. Picked off by Johnson, though. Johnson nearly misses that hit. Passing over to Inestroza. Poked off that puck. There you go. Put some pressure on. Get that Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk turns over to Hurdle. Hurdle back to Galchenyuk. Over back to Hurdle. Oh, the ankle breakage. Just boom, boom, boom. the chemistry between Hurdle and Galchenyuk is unreal. They love playing with each other. It just sucks that we can't get that +5, +3 happening with Galchenyuk. With Hurdle, it's unfortunate, but those guys do really good on 4-on-4 play, even power play, extra attackers, overtime. These guys are just really good together, so I like seeing their combination. And we're seeing Tomas Hurdle again, coming off a Conn Smythe winning season and putting up 92 points in this league. Immediately comes out, gets a goal for us in game number 1 in overtime. Big captain clutch there. Yeah, good job. Second star of the game, who's it going to be? It's going to go to Ahmed Morin, their goaltender, with a .946 save percentage. And then first star, Michael DiPietro, with a .97 save percentage in today's game. So a lot of money was thrown around this past season. This is the first time that Seattle really has had to throw out multiple big boy contracts. Usually we can sign like one big boy contract and that's it. But this offseason, and this upcoming season, we're starting to throw around a little bit more money, trying to sign the young star power onto that team and trying to keep our veteran players around as well. This is our home opener now against the Columbus Blue Jackets 5-on-3 power play, and Angelo Boyce going to get a power play goal on Binghamton. That's what I like to see. We are heavily out shooting him. I'm going to say it's because of that 5-on-3. But Pierre-Edouard Dubois is going to score on Vinny Vivalainen. So Vivalainen gets the starting nod for our home opener. DiPietro gets game 1. Home opener goes to Vivalainen. Vivalainen went 2-0 in the preseason. And he's constantly been a really good backup goaltender. He wins us a lot more than he loses, and it's not even close in the ratings. Holtby now going to score on Vivalainen, giving Columbus a 2-goal lead. Come on, Seattle. Power play again. And Stutzel, our power play, going to score, but then Elias Anderson's going to score on Vivalainen about a minute, just under a minute later. Columbus still getting the lead, 3-2. Look, I mean, it's pretty good to see that our power play is hitting in this home opener, but 5-on-5 play, we're getting outplayed. Let's go. There it is. Jake Virtanen on that first line, followed by Mike Hewitt. Mike Hewitt getting his first goal of the season. He was a hot hand last year, coming off a 50-goal score, 50-goal season. He's already on pace to have 82 goals. 2 goals this season. 2 goals, 1 game. That's what I like to see. Hewitt giving us a 5-3 lead. Come on. Defend the lead, and we are. Jake DeBrusk going to get an empty net goal, and we're going to walk away with a 6-3 victory over the Columbus Blue Jackets. 3 stars in today's game. Yep, Mike Hewitt gets first star, 2 goals, 1 hit, and one assist and 4 hits. Second star, Jake DeBrusk with 1 goal, 1 assist and 2 hits, and then the third star goes to Tim Stutzel with 1 goal, 1 assist and 2 hits. So really good start to this season. Yeah, Mike Hewitt leading the team in points, 3 points in 2 games so far. So we're expecting really big things from Hewitt. Let's see, did anyone drop off in overall? This should be where we start to see, or is it gonna happen? Maybe not. Jeffrey Zeller, he's a rookie coming up. He's getting about 15 minutes. -1. That kind of sucks. What I want to show you guys with Mike Hewitt is there's a lot more 99s with this kid. 99 defensive awareness. So this guy defensively great. 97 passing. 99 aggressiveness, 99 strength, 99 wrist shot accuracy, 99 slap shot power. Like, this guy is just very well rounded. He's very slow. So I think if he could pick up, get the remainder of those 70 stats into the 80s, Hewitt's going to be he's already a monster, but he's literally going to become a franchise player. Even though it doesn't say franchise potential there from Mike Hewitt, I personally think Mike Hewitt is a franchise potential player on our squad. And then there's also Tim Stutzel, still only with his high elite potential. Didn't get a boost from the season that he had. Yeah, everyone else still just at that top 6-2. Hurdle didn't even get that jump up to elite. That kind of stings, kind of sucks there, but it is what it is. We'll just keep on moving through this month, the opening month. Right now we are 2-0. Let's see if we can continue this for the remainder of the first month, boys. All right, 2-0, going over to the Rangers now. They're 0-3. And we're going to walk away with a 6-2 win. Looking at the draft class, I did already go out. I told my scouts to scout every single one of the players in the first round, all right? If we're going to be drafting in the first round again, regardless if we have one, if we have none, I think we should always have the first round completely scouted. So that's a goal of mine. And then the next up is goaltenders. I am scouting goaltenders all the way up to Alexander Sorpe down at 216. These are going to be our goaltenders that we're going to try to see if we can find our own or draft our own starting goaltender, leading elite. 2-2 Ottawa Senators in Ottawa. 4-1 win. San Jose. Now we're going back-to-back home games, and separated shoulder for Tomas Hertl. He's going to be gone just for a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks. Who could we put in there? I mean, those two are right wingers. Let's move up Hewitt then. Move up Hewitt to the first line. That's not going to work. Let's see. What can we do? Centers. No, it has to be a right wing. And it's whether or not we want to do Sonny or Peltier. I think we got to go with Sonny, the power forward combination. Yeah, I put Suni in for Tomas Hertl. Can we get anything going? All right, call up Galchenyuk. Call up Hewitt. So power forward, Suni, a power forward, will play on the second line. Unless Zeller, no, we can't get a +5 there, right? Nothing can happen there. Switch DeBrusk over to the right wing again, and for special teams, it's a couple weeks. So yeah, just keep Suni on our special team, sure. San Jose Sharks, 6-3 win, 2-1 win over the Florida Panthers. So we're 6-0 right now. All right, up against the Chicago Blackhawks, we finally get shut out there, getting our first loss. Up against the Toronto Maple Leafs now, back at home. Pat Hayward gets an MCL sprain November 26th, just replace him. Useless and Olesen for Brandon Pierlini. I'm going to decline. Toronto Maple Leafs, 8-4 win against there, and there we are. Oliver Suni, post-concussion syndrome. He's going to be gone for a couple months now. So now we're going to put Peltier in, our only reliever. All right, we can put him on that third line, I think. Move up Kerfoot for sure, and then swap him with DeBrusk. Who's better at faceoff? 82-75. We'll move Galchenyuk to the wing. Kerfoot in the center. DeBrusk on the right wing for that first line. And then, wow, there we go. Our first kind of like true young gun line that we're going to start seeing a little bit more of. Nikolai Novoletsev, 2024 first-round pick. Jeffrey Zeller, 2022 first-round pick. And then another Matthew Peltier, a New Jersey Devils first-round pick, right wing. So not bad, not bad. All right, Hussier in third for Matt Duchene. No thanks. 6-2 win against the St. Louis Blues. Holy shit, our offense is killer. We have a 8-1 record coming off a Stanley Cup victory, and we're just dominating the league again. At least short term. At least at the beginning of the season, we're dominating the league. Jake DeBrusk, 12 points in 9 games. So he's going back to his former self. Yeah, Jake Bean, 12 points in 9 games. So could we see, for the first time, and this could be huge, a defenseman leading the entire league in points. When is the last time that happened? Actually, let me look that up. All right, when is the last time a defenseman won MVP in the NFL, NHL, not in NFL, NHL. Chris Pronger was the last defenseman to win league MVP honors, and back in the year 2000. The year 2000, and we're talking about him right now being a Jake Bean. So Chris Pronger and Jake Bean. Jake Bean being compared to Chris fucking Pronger. Stutzel and Hertl both at a point per game pace. Galchenyuk just below, along with Samuel Girardi. Tomas Hertl was above a point per game before getting hurt. He's dropped down to an 84 overall third line guy. Oh God. Okay. So after that loss, okay. So we're starting to see some overall changes. So they're starting. So off of that loss, Hurdle drops down to an 84. Could just be because of the injury. So he could get a jump back up. But Hewitt officially, I think, jumps up to an 86. Stutzel up to an 86. Vertanen 86. Galchenyuk 86. Kerfoot 83. Jake DeBrusk at 86 as well. And then that third line, Young Gun, then Grind line down there. All right, then no real jump here. Brodin did jump up, though. Brodin did jump up. 2 years, $5 million. Yeah, for Brodin, I guess that's fine. So not bad, not bad. So let's get on up into month number 2. We have an 8-1 record. Let's see if we're going to continue this dominance, or are we going to start to trickle off in the month of November? We just had a hot start to trickle off here. Let's see. Carolina Hurricanes. Declan Reeves. Oh, he's hurt till November 9th. Just replaced the player. Carolina Hurricanes, we beat them in the Stanley Cup Finals to win the Stanley Cup. Made a reverse sweep on them. Jeffrey Zeller hurt until February 4th. Holy shit. All right, so the rookie is going to be gone for a long time. So let's go to roster moves. Yep, let's go to roster moves. We're going to have to call up our boy. All right, we're going to call up our man, Giovanni Smith. All right, so Smith, you're going to get a chance back into the NHL. Call you back up there. You can play either side. That's cool. That's good. Let's see, centers. Damn it. All right, so call you up, or would it be better with you? Doesn't really matter. We'll move Macwin over to that side. And then here we'll slide in Giovanni Smith. That keeps it at a +5. Okay, so Giovanni Smith on the right wing would keep that fourth line on a +5. If we do that, not going to happen. Not going to happen. Okay, so we're going to get a +0 on that third line. That's fine though. Man, we're really getting hit with some injuries here. Looking at the AHL squad, we'll just throw Thorne in. It's a +1. Nah, move him down to that fourth line. Move up Lucas. Lucas could play on that first line. Carolina Hurricanes. 4-3 shootout loss. All right. I'm fine with shootout losses. Sopel for Jonathan Drouin decline. Buffalo Sabres. We get a 4-3 win there against the Anaheim Ducks. 5-3 loss. Shit. Alexander Kerfoot. Back spasms. He's estimated to return November 14th. Oh, God. Yeah, we're getting some injuries here, boys. We're getting some injuries again. Some star players going down. Go to roster moves again. Yep. Go to roster moves. We're going to have to call up another guy from the AHL. The best guy is Holmstrom. I don't want to call up Holmstrom. But we might have to. Jesper Holmstrom getting called up to the NHL. He's the only guy who can really has an NHL role to begin with. So we'll move Galchenyuk to the center. We'll move DeBrusk back to the left wing. And then in his spot, we're going to put Holmstrom. So there we go. DeBrusk dropping from an 86 down to an 84. We can get a +1 there if we move him here, but they can't play that position. So, put... shit. No. All right, Holmstrom, right wing, second liner. Peltier, second line, first liner. Woods, yeah, sure. We'll just throw Woods or someone here. All right, we got no one. All right, just throw Declan Reeves in then. Second line center, second line right winger. Nashville Predators. We get a 4-2 loss. Declan Reeves fully healed. You know what? We got so many injuries. Just best lines it. Yeah, we don't even have enough players, so just best lines it down there in the AHL. 9-3 record, so we're starting to fall off again in the month of November. However, we are losing a lot of our star players. Miguel Sergachev now gone until November 17th. Yep, like I said, just a lot of injuries coming around, smacking us right across the face. Krug go to get a shot. That's a +1. Krug up with Bean, get that +3 rolling. Yeah, then extra attackers move Krug in there. Sure. Alright, so left winger. Nope, wrong Kruger. Alright, put Kruger in. Johan Kruger. New Jersey Devils. 7-5 win. Multiple Seattle players now eligible to be dressed. Thank fucking Christ. Let's see. I think we should be getting Stutzel back, right? Hurdle, and Kerfoot are back. So we'll bring in Hurdle. It was the guy here, Peltier, who was in for Hurdle. So put Hurdle back into his spot. Boom. Moving to Brusque. Hurdle over for Hewitt. Perfect. Holmstrom, 1 goal in 2 games. He's a -1. Peltier is a -6. So, yeah, no. Peltier is going to get sat for Holmstrom. Edmonton Oilers, a 3-2 loss. Fuck. Multiple eligible players coming back again. This one should be Kerfoot. I believe Kerfoot is coming back. Fuck, which one was it for Kerfoot? Holmstrom. So Holmstrom's in for Kerfoot. Alright, so scratch him for Alexander Kerfoot. Put Kerfoot back in the center. And who else is coming back? Sergachev. Okay. Sergachev is coming back, so maybe we do. Yeah, move Kaharia, left winger there. Swap him there. So there we go. Kaharia will be there. Goal 74. We'll put Kaharia there. Giovanni Smith on the left wing. Michael Furlan can play right wing with them, so that will work. Yeah, and then Sergachev is not fully healed yet, so we'll continue simulation. Montreal Canadiens, 4-3 win there. All right, Vancouver Canucks, tough team. We get a 3-2 overtime win. So there's 2 more points. Good. Maybe with all our players coming back, we can see some changes. So Kruger in for Sergachev. There we go. So Bean, Sergachev, Boyce, Girardi, Brodin, Kruger. Who's playing better? Kruger is in 3 games, 1 assist, a +3, while Angelo's Boyce is a +0, 5 points though. So we'll keep Boyce in. He's not playing bad. If he was a -5 or 4, we would have swapped him. 4-3 overtime win against Philly. Arizona Coyotes now. 4-3 loss. Shit. All right. We're falling in the standings. Wow, the Ducks and Canucks running away with in this division. They're really doing good. Coyotes too. 5-0 win over the LA Kings. Pat Hayward's fully healed. Again, just best lines it. All right, so we're 14-5 up against an awful Pittsburgh Penguins team, which we win handily. We handily smack the Pittsburgh Penguins 4-2. Colorado Avalanche, and Alex Galchenyuk is going to be gone for about 2 weeks. Okay, who's back? We got Holmstrom, Kruger, Peltier. Yeah, who do we want to go with? Peltier or Holmstrom? Holmstrom's +0, so we're going to go with Holmstrom. Call, man. Okay. Call up Kerfoot. In the center position, we're gonna put Holmstrom in. I mean, you can play center. You can win face-offs at least, so we'll swap you in there. Holmstrom needs to play right wing, so we'll swap him with Furland. 3-on-3 lines. Yeah, throw Holmstrom in there as well. Boom. And then Holmstrom, right winger. Right wing sniper, Holmstrom. Trying to grow him, maybe. Useless at a second for Rampiolini decline. Colorado Avalanche, pretty mediocre team. We get a 5-2 win. That's dominant. And a 2-0 shutout win against the Calgary Flames. So we are tied for second, 2 points behind the Anaheim Ducks, who, I mean, they're pretty good. Ducks are pretty good. Blue Jackets, 1 point ahead of us as well. So Blue Jackets, Canucks, Krakens, and Ducks. Wow. The Pacific, it's either you're really good. Actually, we're really good. The Flames could even still make the playoffs. Down there, LA Kings getting absolutely smacked around. The Jets getting smacked around. Panthers and Lightning both getting smacked around as well. Yeah, Golden Knights got smacked a little bit. Not too awful. Over in the East, Penguins and Rangers are the guys getting smacked around. I mean, the Rangers are kind of getting smacked around right now, but Tim Stutzel, 32 points in 23 games. Oh my God. I think we've done it. I think we have created a monster that will not be stopped. Hewitt and Stutzel, the perfect 1-2 combination. Oh, it's going to be so beautiful. It's so beautiful to see these two panning out exactly like I hoped that they would. Oh, I knew Mike Hewitt coming into the NHL would be a great goal scorer, and the man has not disappointed. All right, Tim Stutzel, just an elite player. I didn't know how he would simulate, but he's a great passer. He's able to get it on over, and he can score as well. So he's kind of like a two-way forward type guy. He can score, he can get assists. He's an all-around absolute beast of a player. What's his stats look like? Defensive awareness is great. Offensive awareness is great. He's got great puck skills. It's just his physicality. He's not that physical. Okay. Shooting, he's got pretty decent. He's got a powerful shot, but not decent accuracy, though. Goaltending-wise, how are we looking back here? Vivalainen with a 7-3 record with one shutout, a .919 save percentage, and DiPietro 10-2-1 with one shutout. Telling you, we did not play around this year. We're looking to get another win. That will make it 3 cups in 5 years if we can win this season. This is great. This is fucking goddamn-tastic. Simulate on up another month. Let's get to New Year's. So maybe we were just having a good 2027. Jake DeBrusk is fully healed. I don't think he was taken out of the lineup. No, he wasn't. So he's fine. Philip Meyers, he's got 1 year left on his contract. He's a defenseman. Oh, he's already reached his potential. He's a 30-year-old. No, I'm okay. Going to decline that. Junior Thornton, best lines it down there in the A. Dallas Stars, 5-2 win, followed by a 3-2 shootout loss to the Detroit Red Wings. Alex Galchenyuk is back. That's good. So we can fix this lineup a little bit. So Holmstrom was in for Galchenyuk. So slide Galchenyuk right on into there. Swap Kerfoot back down. Kerfoot's going to play there. Back in center. Novoletsev swap with Ferland. We could call Giovanni Smith up. But we're playing pretty fine down there. Giovanni Smith -1. Yeah, get some better plus-minus going for those two players, Ferland and Giovanni. Winnipeg Jets. Let's view the draft class. See what's happening. I'm going to go through. Yeah, there's still some unknowns. So I'm going to go re-through for all these guys in the first round who aren't scouted or aren't being scouted right now. I'm going to go through, try to scout them or make sure that they're scouted. Goaltending-wise. All right, high AHL starter, possibility of a medium elite there. So we're starting to see some goaltenders shake up as well. So I'm going to go through, make sure that we're completely scouting these guys, and then we will be right on back. All right, so here we are. We sent through the scouts. Not sure what happened there against Winnipeg. Up against the Minnesota Wild, we get a 4-3 loss. Damn it. New York Islanders, below 500 team, 5-2 win. Good bounce back, good bounce back. Keep up the good work. Keep the wins coming. Seattle player Zach McEwen injured his neck, out until December 19th. That's a scary injury. That's an assistant captain, too, for us. So let's move Giovanni back onto his original right wing spot. Move Ferland down there. Left, so it doesn't matter. And then the right wingers. How did Holmstrom do? He was a +7. Yeah, so put Jesper Holmstrom back on that third line right wing spot. There you go, +1. Okay, nice job, Holmstrom. Nice job. I like it. I like what we're seeing here. All right, back out. Boston Bruins now. 2-1 loss, and Angelo Boyce fully healed. We already saw that. He's still in the lineup. So 2-1 loss. Tampa Bay Lightning, 2-1 win, followed by a 6-5 win over the Capitals. Oliver Suney is returning to the lineup. Go to roster moves. Who can we send down? Peltier. Yeah, send Peltier down. He's a minus in the NHL. He doesn't have to clear waivers, and Holmstrom's just having a better season. All right, so put Peltic down there in the AHL, at least so that way he's playing. Oliver Suni is fully healed. Just continue. All right, up against the Vegas Golden Knights there, not having a great season. 3-0 win, followed by a 7-2 loss to the Columbus Blue Jackets. So Blue Jackets are a very, very good team this season. Skylar Cruz is fully healed. Continue 5-1 win over the New York Rangers. And Jake Virtanen is officially fully healed. All right, so he's actually already been fully healed. Who are we waiting for? Zeller. Zeller, that's right. That's who Holmstrom is in there for. Jeffrey Zeller, the center. He should be coming back here, I think, soon. I think he's hurt until January or something like that, like the beginning of January, a little bit. We'll take a look. 5-3 win over the Ottawa Senators up against the San Jose Sharks. 4-3 shootout loss, another injury in the AHL, and a 4-1 win over the Florida Panthers. So we're very dominant, all right? We're a very dominant team. We're killing it in the NHL. The only problem is we're not alone. In our division alone, we have the Vancouver Canucks and the Anaheim Ducks, both above 50 points. San Jose Sharks, 1 point behind, and the Oilers just 3 points behind 50. All right. This is a very tough division in the Pacific right now. Central, it's just a wild card. You could trade for any of those first-round picks, and you have a chance at probably a lottery selection. Atlantic Division... They have the Maple Leafs, Sabres, Senators seems to be the Atlantic Division. Yep, and then in the Metropolitan, it's just the Columbus Blue Jackets running away with it. How are the Columbus Blue Jackets looking? Let's take a look at some of these leading teams. All right, so first off, Anaheim Ducks, it's because of Bradley Vekashin. All right, first line, 90 overall. Very good top three, actually. Yeah, top three, very solid. And then their fourth line, they don't need to be solid. They don't need them. They just need them to keep the puck out of the net. So their top six, very good. Defensively, they're weak. All right, so that's their weakness is defense. But they probably are just just a bunch of two-way defensemen that can play both offense and defense, and then they're able to keep the puck out of that net. At least their top line of Valimaki and Honka is able to keep the puck out of that net. Goaltending-wise, they got David Rishi. So this guy finally able to say that he's an official starter in the NHL. And then they got Jeremy Waters, their prospect goalie down here. He's another goalie, but fringe starter, medium. He's 5 wins in 11 games. I mean, looking at the league looking at how the league is right now overall for goaltenders. I mean, Anybody can be the next Carey Price now that a lot of these set goaltenders who are right now dominant have retired. So let's keep on simulating on up. All right, so another month into the month of January, we should be getting Zeller back, I believe, this month. Jackman for Mantha, no thank you. Chicago Blackhawks below 500 team, good win, 4-2 win there. Lost to Toronto Maple Leafs, not great. I don't like seeing win-loss. St. Louis Blues, 10-6. Wow, goal scoring galore there. So whoever went to that game in Seattle was probably pretty happy. 7-2 loss to the Carolina Hurricanes. Up against a tough Buffalo Sabres team now. 6-3 win. All right, able to outscore them. Anaheim, 5-3 win. And then the Nashville Predators, 4-1 loss. So that was a tough stretch. Wow. January is actually going to be pretty tough on us now that I'm looking at the schedule. Jake DeBrusk hurt until March 13th. Damn, he's going to be gone for a long ass time. Let's see. Zeller is still hurt, so we're going to have to put Macklin in. Yeah, I think Holmstrom's in for Macklin anyways. Back to edit lines. Right, penalty kill. Giovanni Smith is in for Macklin. Okay. So, scratch Giovanni Smith on that fourth line for Macklin, because that's who we want there. So, center, Macklin, substitute him on in here. Jesper Holmstrom is in for... What are you in for, Holmstrom? He's in for Zeller. So let's scratch... You know what? Let's scratch Holmstrom off of the third for Giovanni... For, Oh, we do have Suni. We could put Sonny in. +1 in 4 games. Yeah, just throw Sonny into there. Get a plus anything. +3. No, there's just a +1. Power forward to power forward. No thanks. So we're going to put Holmstrom up on that first line with Galchenyuk and Hewitt. Yeah. So put Suni in that lineup. So right winger, Suni. Substitute back in. There we go. And then the fourth line looks good with Kaharia and Macwin. There you go. New Jersey Devils now. 3-1 win followed by a 4-3 victory over the Oilers. There you go. So we're dominant pretty much over everyone in the league except like these other like really high-end players. So let's see. So still high potential. We're going to give it a little bit more time so that way some of these guys can finish being scouted. High elite left defenseman. If he's anything but a two-way defenseman. Shoot pinch. Wow, high something. He's probably like a high top 6, kind of like our guy was this year, our pick this year. Looking at goaltenders, possibility of a medium elite and Pandolfo. Yeah, Reese down there. Casey Reese, Andre. Yeah, Casey Reese. Just make sure that you're continuing to scouting him. All right, keep on going up against the Montreal Canadiens. 6-4 victory there. All right. Jeffrey Zeller is fully healed and available to play. That's what I like to see. So then we are going to throw in... Okay, so Jeffrey Zeller. So move back down Suni. So Suni is going to get scratched again. Holmstrom's going to go in there. So Holmstrom, slide in Zeller. There you go. So Zeller is going to go back on that third line. Kerfoot sure can play right wing. And then Oliver Suni. We're going to put in Holmstrom in his place. So there we go. So Suni. Will that work better? No. All right. We're going to put Suni on that second line still. I mean, medium elite potential. We might as well try to throw him out there for everything he can. Vancouver Canucks 6-5 regulation loss and a 3-2 regulation loss to the Philadelphia Flyers. So we're tied now for first. So if we would have been the Canucks there, we would have taken... Would we have had the best record in the league, though? Yes, we would. We're actually tied for best record in the league right now. If we could have beaten the Canucks or Philadelphia Flyers there, we would have secured ourselves first place, at least going into the month of February. So it's good to see that we are such a dominant team. 60 points in 49 games played. Tim Stutzel. Oh, an absolute... weapon. That's an high top 6 now instead of high elite. You're gonna do that to me, game? Probably because he's 26. God damn it. And then Mike Hewitt, still just that medium top 6 potential, but 34 goals already. 34 goals in 49 games. Man, Mike Hewitt he's a monster. Same with Stutzel. Both of them are absolute monsters. Tomas Hertl just below a point per game. Jake Bean, again, just below a point per game. So he's probably not going to get MVP caliber anymore, but I'm sure he's probably leading the league in points, no? For defensemen. Defensively, wow, 2 points behind Rasmus Dahlin. Motherfucker. Goaltending-wise. Most wins goes to Connor Hellebuck with them. Anaheim Ducks, Buffalo, Carolina, Binghamton. Wow, DiPietro actually down there. Below 900 save percentage. Not even, wow, 3 games behind. 1 game behind him, but 3 games behind you guys. Really? So has it really been Vivalainen? Vivalainen, man. Vinny Vivalainen, backup goaltender. He went 10-3-1 with 1 shutout. And DiPietro, our actual starting goaltender that we're paying, he's supposedly an elite. I mean, I guess in this universe, in the league that we're in, he is an elite goaltender. But Vinny, holy fuck. He's had such a great career. Look, past 3 seasons, 11-5, 13-2, 10-3 right now. A save percentage always above 900. Like, I'm kind of tempted to just make him the starter. We probably could have done that. I mean, been alive in the starter. I'm just scared to let like such a low overall be the starter. Just scary. Just scary. But our team's doing good, nonetheless, with the way we're playing. So it is what it is. Let's get on up past the Washington Capitals game. So this is going to be our final month of simulating, starting off, coming off a two-game losing streak, now a three-game losing streak. Oh my God. Los Angeles Kings. All right, so we bounce back against a awful LA Kings team, then lose to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Motherfucker. So maybe it was just that we were having a good 2027. 2028 so far, we've been losing a lot. Declan Reeves available, hurt until February 18th. Just replace him. Cape Pahar, what? Cruz a third and a fourth for right winger, medium elite. Harvey. 79 overall, right wing sniper. He's a minus. He is a goal scorer, it looks like. Not a lot of time on ice. He would fit our third line. Kelly Paharvey. He's supposed to be playing second line minutes. This role is a second liner. So what, is he just unhappy? We'd be giving up Cruz. 20-year-old, 77 overall power forward. He actually fits our team a lot better than Paharvey does. So we're going to say no to this deal at the moment. Maybe come back to us later. Calgary Flames. 2-1 win there. Robert Huselius going to be taken out now. Jake Bean. Oh, that's a big injury. Injured his groin, out until February 18th. So not awful. He's going to be back pretty soon, but still, it does hurt us to have to lose him. And we're going to put in left defenseman Kruger. All right, so on that first line, who can we call up? Let's call up Jonas Brodin. Should we? Yeah. Call up Jonas Brodin. There you go. And then we could get a +3 there. That gets us to a +0. Nah, put Kruger there, and then we'll put Kruger over here as well. So, yeah, that'll work. That'll work for Kruger, I think. So, right defenseman, no, left defenseman, Kruger. There we go. Johan Kruger, 3-1 win over the Dallas Stars. Now up against the Detroit Red Wings. 7-4 loss. Jesus. 4-3 win against the Winnipeg Jets. We take back first place in the Western Conference. Junior Thorne hurt until February 28th. Best lines at Jake Bean fully healed. All right, good. So we're going to slot Jake Bean back into defensive over Kruger. Kruger's, at least having a good season. Boyce is a +3, though. So Boyce is having a really good bounce-back season. He was hurt last year, Boyce. So he missed a very significant amount of time thanks to that injury. Kind of like how Zeller is missing a lot of playing time out there due to his injury. He missed a lot of development. Declan Reeves fully healed. Best lines it. Minnesota Wild, Robert Huselius back. All right, Minnesota Wild, 2-1 loss. Fuck, Declan Reeves again hurt. 2-1 shootout loss to there. At least we got some points. New York Islanders, 5-3 loss. Come on, boys, get us some dubs. Boston, below 500. 6-2 loss to a below 500 team. Holy shit. Nikolai's fully healed. Tampa Bay Lightning, 7-4 loss. What is happening here? Followed by a 3-2 shootout win. What happened? 7 goals against, 6 goals against, 5 goals against, 7 goals against. Like, what the fuck just happened to us? Stutzel fell off a cliff, no longer, like, killing it. He's back to almost a point per game. Like, I feel like our team was just so good that the game was like, nah, you gotta lose. You gotta lose. All right, because Lightning aren't even a playoff team. The Boston Bruins are an awful organization as well. We were losing to teams that literally sucked cock. So what is it? What's our lines? What is it with our lines that is making this happen? All right, it probably does suck to lose Jake DeBrusk. That's a big offensive weapon gone. Big plus minus. -4 now for Holmstrom. So we're going to take out Holmstrom for Sonny. All right, so we'll put in Sonny there on that second line instead. -9, -6. Holy shit. Yeah. Depth player. So our third line getting scored on way too much. -6, -10, -9. Who can we put in for left winger? The only left winger we could put in would be Giovanni Smith over him, and then Zeller getting scratched for Holmstrom. Yeah, so I guess we're going to have to try to switch it up. Giovanni with Jesper Holmstrom there. No, we'll put Holmstrom on that second line still. Put Sonny there. Yeah, that's going to have to be the best we can do. How is it on defense? Defensively, what happened? Plus. Angela's voice fell off. Okay. So switch Girardi over to the right wing and take out Boyce for Kruger. Alright, so a lot of these moves should just be us switching up our PK a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just us switching up our PK. Take out Holmstrom there and put in Macwin. There we go. It's not bad. Still not all around, not awful. Kruger fits. I just don't like it. I don't like it. When are we supposed to get Jake DeBrusk back? It's supposed to come in March. Right? So it's coming up in this month. Damn, losing him must have really hurt our team. Yeah, March 13th, so he's going to be gone. With a fucking concussion. God damn it, DeBrusk. That sucks. That really hurts. So it must have been Jake DeBrusk that was like a key element to our winning. And I guess defensively as well. Taking a look at point totals now. Yeah, Hurdle jumping on up. 51 and 52. Still almost a point per game. Jake Bean kind of falling off a little bit. 51 and 60. Virtanen 44 and 62. Yeah, Jake DeBrusk. That was it. Our first two lines were like pretty much a point per game pace. And then DeBrusk got hurt. So once he comes back, it'll be interesting to see if we can get back to that point per game pace. Mike Hewitt, really hoping that we can get some more goals out of you. But that first line has really been the one that's scoring it all. Stutzel, Virtanen with Hewitt. I mean, they're all 20-plus goal scorers. Who is it in net losing us games? Again, it's DiPietro losing us losing us games. I mean, he's winning games, but he's not. He's a below 900. He's nowhere close to how Vivalainen's playing. Like, maybe we might want to just take out DiPietro and let Vivalainen simulate, but I don't know. It's not. I'm sure Vivalainen's stats aren't as great as they appear because he's a backup. But still, Michael DiPietro needs to get some kind of get his shit together. As far as the trade deadline is concerned, I don't want to make any changes. All right. So let's simulate on up to the next game. We're just going to simulate up a whole season. I don't want to make any changes with this team. We're going to be buyers. We'll watch. Yeah, sure. Enter the trade deadline. I really don't think I want anyone. Bjorkstrand, William Karlsson, Hayden Fleury. Line him back up with Jake Bean, but he's a two-way. No. Yeah, Sonny Milano, Jared Pollock. That's the best available. Wow. Overalls really are dropping off for who's good in this league and who isn't. Jolevic, 83, no thanks. Corpusalo, Kemphy. All right, so first trade, Calgary Flames. Trading a third and Pedersen away to the Boston Bruins in exchange for Kiefer Bellows. All right, not bad. So let's just take a look at our roster, see if there is any moves that we possibly could make. Because I don't think there is. Galchenyuk, Stutzel, Hewitt, Kerfoot, Zeller, Karya. Then our fourth line is set. Hewitt, I mean, if we could find someone to help relinquish DeBrusk, maybe. Maybe that's what we want. We want a second line, third line, right winger for us. Paul and Bjorn Fort in a sixth traded to the Detroit Red Wings in exchange for Nordquist, a second, and a fourth. All right, so let's just take a look. So we want someone who can play right wing, a right wing or left wing sniper, I guess, to replace him. Jake Getzel from the Pittsburgh Penguins. He's a -21. Yeah, but the Penguins really suck. Like, they really suck, don't they? Yeah. So Getzel, that would be a pretty big acquisition, a lot of trade value. Probably having to trade away a first rounder for him. He fits in our top 6 pretty well, and he can play left or right wing. He wants to get first line playing minutes. I am not going to take on that contract though for Getzel. So if we were going to do this, they would have to eat up half at least of his contract. So there is Getzel, but he's making $13 million. Brandon Gallagher, two-way. Same with Sonny Milano. But Brandon Gallagher, bring in another veteran. Devils aren't playing that good. He's on a 1-year contract. He doesn't fit in any of our lines. So that's a no. So Pittsburgh has our attention. They also got Milano. How's Milano looking? Sonny Milano, I don't think he fits anywhere for us. Yeah, for us, the first forward line group, which isn't the line that we'd be putting him on. Actually, we could go for Getzel. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to go for Getzel. Columbus Blue Jackets are going to trade a 2028 first and Ewan to the Pittsburgh Penguins in exchange for Batherson. Thank fucking God. So get us to the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're going to be making a trade. They're going to be trading away Jake Getzel. All right, so we're going to try to pick up Jake Getzel. Let's see, what can we give them? What do they want? Not really willing to give up anyone really here. Jackman, maybe? Jeffries Jackman, he's a grinder, medium elite. Yeah, we'll trade him grinding elite. Jackman trade alert. The New York Islanders trade a first and Sakic to the Vegas Golden Knights in exchange for Roman Polak, a third and a sixth. So let's make them eat half of his salary because that'll make it at least a more reasonable contract for us for Jake Getzel. So eat up 50%. So we got to think about it like this. We're pretty much paying him just under $7 million. All right, so they're going to be paying him just under $7 million. San Jose Sharks trade a first B goalie to the to the Florida Panthers in exchange for Bjorkstrand and a third. So now Pittsburgh's underneath the cap. So maybe we can't trade away Hoffman. What are we looking at for cap reasons? Brodin, Stutzel, Hewitt. Could trade away Giovanni. I want to keep Giovanni Smith. Fuck. Oh no. Cruz, no. Trade away Kahari again. I don't really want to do that. Reeves, no. Michael Furlan, don't really want to do that. Again. Woodworth, left wing, Kelvin Woodworth. He's a balance everywhere, though. I think Woodworth would have to be the sacrifice. Pittsburgh would still be under the minimum salary cap, so we're not going to be able to get Getzel. All right, Montreal trades a first and McGrattan to Boston in exchange for Sanheim, a third, and a 2028 fifth. All right, so we can't get you. What other wingers are available? We could bring back Jaden Schwartz. Jaden Schwartz comes back one more season with us, coming from the Boston Bruins. He's a -8 right now. We know that he works. Yeah, he's been a pretty big minus player. Who's a fifth and a sixth for Roy? No thanks. I think Boston. I think trading for Jaden Schwartz might be a good move for us. So let's go over here, try to pick up Jaden Schwartz. He's on a very cheap contract, 1-year deal. All right, so Jaden Schwartz from Boston in exchange for... Don't want to give up Reeves. Oh, man, they want all NHL players, don't they? Yep. Goaltenders, don't want to do that. For a draft pick, sure. 4th rounder for Jaden Schwartz. Just a touch, all right. Trade alert. All right. St. Louis trades Hayden Fleury and Justin Falk to the Arizona Coyotes in exchange for Voloshenko and Lekanen. All right. So a 4th and 7 for Jaden Schwartz. That's fine. That's fine. All right. Schwartz, fantastic. We pick him up, and we're going to exit out of the trade deadline. I know there's a lot more, but I don't want anybody else but Jaden Schwartz coming on in. We shouldn't see any moves really happening here. Zach McEwen. Yeah, Jaden Schwartz. So trade alert. So defenseman Ekman. Okay, so Ekman goes to Nashville in exchange for a 2028 first. C. Nugent Hopkins and a 2029 third. Bjorkstrand a third. We saw that one. Mirko Mueller, we're going to decline. Yeah, Angelo Boyce is fully healed as well, so that's good. Angelo's Boyce, welcome back. All right, so we're not going to put him in, though. Wait. Fuck, they did the best edit lines for us, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Fuck, so now I got to go through, edit the lines manually again. I'll be right on back, boys. All right, so the line changes have been made. This is what we're looking at. Basically, we're just swapping Jaden Schwartz in for Jake DeBrusk. Once DeBrusk comes back in, he just gets filled in right for Jaden Schwartz's spot. And then we might actually move Schwartz down to the third line over Novoletsev. Let Novoletsev just have a little bit of room, and then we're gonna have to probably send down one of these guys unless we get another injury as well. So let's just keep on simulating though. Let's not have to worry about having to send anybody down. Getting on through the month now of February. This is the first time we've gone through the whole season in just one episode, and it's mainly because we're a good team. 5-1 loss to Vegas. All right, here we go. Declan Reeves fully healed. Columbus Blue Jackets 6-3 loss now. 3-1 loss. All right, so we are on a big losing streak. Robert Husaleus, cool. Jake DeBrusk fully healed. Just send down somebody. Kruger the defenseman. Okay, send down Sonny. I don't want to lose Holmstrom for nothing. Sonny or Kruger? Johan Kruger, send him down. Yep, send down Kruger down to the AHL. Edit lines. Johan Kruger is going to get scratched for Angelo's Boyce. And the defensive pairings. So Girardi, switch you back with Angelo's Boyce. There you go. And then swap Jaden Schwartz for Jake DeBrusk. Boom. That's DeBrusk over on the right wing. And then, which one of you is worse? -10, -1. Yep, Novoletsev. You are going to be getting scratched for Jaden Schwartz. So there we go. Now we got some goal scoring on all three of our lines. Galchenyuk, switch you back up with Kerfoot. I don't know why you two were really switched, but you were. So Galchenyuk, welcome back to the second line. Maybe that's what was happening. Ottawa Senators now with fully healed line, 7-5 victory, 4-3 shootout loss, 5-1 victory over the Florida Panthers. So there we go. We got our squad back together, and all of a sudden we start to win a little bit again. 3-1 loss to Chicago. Toronto Maple Leafs, Calvin Cowan gets hurt. Best lines. Best lines again. Toronto Maple Leafs, really good record. We beat them 4-1. And Stutzel now gone with back spasms until March 21st. Wouldn't you fucking know it? Fucking as soon as everything gets fixed, you know. I meant to put the DeBrusk back up here instead of you. Then Galchenyuk, scratch you for Jake DeBrusk. Well, 4-on-4, we'll keep him like that, actually. We'll keep him like that. Starting lineups. I don't want to put Novoletsev back in. Holmstrom. Feel like we kind of got to go with Holmstrom. Let's go with Holmstrom. Right wing sniper. Okay, swap you with you. It's a +1. Oh, fuck, losing Stutzel is a big loss here. We really got to remanage this lineup now. Holmstrom, move him down. Move DeBrusk down. Put Hewitt up on that first line. Sure. So DeBrusk, Galchenyuk, Suni, Holmstrom, Kerfoot, Schwartz, Hewitt, Hurdle, Virtanen. Sure. That can work. That can work. Back to the draft class. Again, I'm just going to go through. Let's see real quick. Any potential franchise players? No, but there is a possibility of a high elite still in you. I would love if you could just tell me if he was or wasn't. Over to the goaltendings. Medium elite. Again, just possibility of elites. High AHL, high fringe starter, medium backup. Medium elite goaltender. There you go. So Reese, guaranteed medium elite 5-year ETA. Takes winning serious. Has an incredible drive to win. Loyalty is a concern. So he's not that loyal. Man. Okay, so 18, 12, 9, and 2. He kind of looks like DiPietro to me, to be honest. Seattle 3-2 win. I mean, not Seattle. Seattle beats St. Louis in a 3-2 win. Multiple players eligible. Just best lines it. Carolina Hurricanes 4-3 win again. There you go. So we're bouncing back. Come on, bounce back. Calvin Cohen. All right, just continue up against a tough Buffalo Sabres. 3-2 shootout loss. We walk away with points. That's all that matters. Robert Husaleus best lines it up against a tough Anaheim Ducks now. 3-1 loss and a 5-3 loss to the fucking Nashville Predators. New Jersey now. Michael DiPietro out with a mild concussion until April 7th. Oh, why don't you just hurt more of my starters? Oh, wow, fucking Lemieux. Really growing down there. He is really growing. I don't want to mess with Zanata. So let's call up Lemieux. Simone Lemieux. Going to get a chance to call him up. There you go. He's going to get a chance to play some NHL minutes. All right. In his really first time playing in the AHL, NHL. So transferring over from juniors. Swap in Vivalainen into nets, and then just best lines it down here, sure. All right, so New Jersey Devils, 4-2 win there. Tim Stutzel's fully healed. I love it. I love the fact that he's fully healed, because that means that our team should now begin... centers. Should, again, begin to start playing really well. Hewitt, again, just slowly dropping off. And overall, not fast, but he's slowly dropping off again, along with everyone else. Virtanen up to an 87 overall. Yikes. Hurdle down to an 84. That's what I meant yikes for. Everyone else still looking good. Torrey Krug hasn't lost his... Okay, so Torrey Krug is going to be dropping. He lost it down to a top 4 defenseman now for him. Edmonton Oilers, 4-3 win there. All right, so where are we in the standings? Because we fell off in the year of 2028, yeah. So we've made the playoffs. It's just, oh my God, yeah. We were originally going to be a President's Trophy. This is the third year in a row that we have been on the hunt for the President's Trophy, and then our team, for whatever reason, just sucks cock for a little bit. We know, though, it was because of injuries. Injuries really plagued our seasons again this year and last year. We're starting to see a lot more injuries starting to pile up, so depth really is key. For keeping us alive here, getting good simulation. But it's nice to make the playoffs, but now let's just simulate one game at a time. All right, Canadians, Montreal, we win 4-2. All right, advance it on up to, not edit lines, didn't mean to do that. Edit, no, back. All right, so advance on up to the game against the Vancouver Canucks. So this is to tie them. All right, so this is to tie Vancouver and get within 3 points of the Presidents. Wow, it's a really tight race. Blue Jackets, Senators. Blue Jackets, Senators, Canucks, Sharks, all over 100 points already. So this is it. This is to tie them for 100 points, boys. Get that dub. 7-5 regulation loss. So our offense did everything they could. We just didn't have a goaltender in net to stop pucks. Michael DiPietro, fully healed, put him back in net. So that's a little unfortunate. Sorry, Vinny, that happened. Actually, was that Lemieux in net, maybe? Oh, Lemieux had 2 games played, so yeah, called him up. He got us 1 win. Then he probably got called in after Vivalainen got pulled. Send back down Lemieux. Edit lines again. Good. All right, then goaltenders, goalies. Just substitute on in Michael DiPietro. AHL, best lines it again. Cameron Memelu with Zanata. Best lines again, just in case. All right, up against Philly. Yeah, we're not going to be getting that President's. Nah, we're not getting that President's Trophy. Advance on up one more day up against the Philadelphia Flyers. Michael DiPietro's fully healed, cool. And 4-3 shootout win over the Philadelphia Flyers. So it looks like we're probably going to be going up to the Canucks. More than likely. Yeah, we can't catch up with them. Fuck, a chance. We had a chance to go after the President's Trophy and we fucking choked. Arizona Coyotes now advance it up one more day. Jonas Brodin hurt with a mild concussion until April 16th. Well, I mean, it's the end of the season. We might as well just throw in anybody. I mean, we made the playoffs. No need to be calling players up. So we'll just call in Novoletsev. Nah, Zeller. Let's throw Zeller in there. Why not? Torrey Krug, whatever. -3. Just play good hockey. 3-2 shootout 3-2 regulation loss to the Arizona Coyotes again. And last game against an awful Capitals team. And we lose 4-1. This is what I'm talking about. We play awful fucking teams this season, and we get regulation losses. Like, how are we supposed to win President's Trophies? Like, this is a President's Trophy team. All right, we went 8-1 in the first month, 7-0 in preseason. Great month of November, some losses, but still a great month. Get into the month of December. All right, another like pretty. It was a good winning season. All right, pretty good month. Then we hit January. In January, they're like, I'm starting to trail off here. We hit the All-Star break right here in January, and then all of a sudden, everybody on our team's like, All-Star break. Oh, season's over. Oh, we can take it off. Start losing a bunch. Get into March. Start losing even more important games. And then in April, fucking losing to the fucking Capitals. A 29-42-11 Washington Capitals team. That is absolutely embarrassing for this team. Tim Stutzel this year leading our team in points with 79 points in 76 games played. Hewitt just 2 goals away from a 50-goal season. I'm going to chop that up to having to play with some shitty line mates at time. But still, he's 48 points. That's one hell of a season still plus player. Tomas Hertl, 69 points in 72 games played. Good season for him again. Jake Virtanen, he jumped up to an 87, back down to an 86 though. 61 and 82. Jake Bean, 61 and 80. All right, so not bad. Goals leaders. Mike Hewitt leads our team in goals with 48. Second place, Jake Virtanen. Then Tim Stutzel with 25. Hertl with 24. Galchenyuk with 23. And Jake DeBrusk with 20. Yeah, losing DeBrusk was a big injury for us this season. Leading our team in assists goes to Jake Bean with 56. Next up, Tim Stutzel with 54. Then Samuel Girardi. Wow, good free agent pickup for us. 46 assists for him, and then Tomas Hertl with 45. The best plus-minus on our team goes to Jake Bean with a plus 27, Miguel Sergachev with a plus 23, and then Jake Virtanen with plus 23 as well. Defensively, we were led by Jake Bean with 61, Samuel Girardi with 53, and then Torrey Krug at 45. Sergachev just barely below the 40-point mark that he's used to. So a little bit of a disappointing season, but he was a plus 23, so I guess that can work. Goaltenders now. Holy shit. Michael DiPietro finally gets paid. He starts the season off right, and then he just slips away into nothingness. slipped away into nothingness after that. Jesus Christ. 35-15 record from Zanata with it's an improved. Nah, it's a bad save percentage. He's always been an above 900 goalie. At least he got it some wins, 3 shutouts, but still not the greatest out of him. Lemieux got a little bit of NHL time this past season, but then again, AHL and NHL both below an 800 save percentage. Oh my God! And in round number one, who are we going to be taking on? San Jose Sharks. That's fine with me. I'm perfectly fine taking on the San Jose Sharks because I want a shot at the best team to prove. Oh, never mind. We're going to be playing the Minnesota Wild instead of the San Jose Sharks. So we're playing the first place team in the other division. I don't even think we reached 100 points this season. We didn't even reach 100 points this season, did we? Okay, we reached exactly 100 points. All right. So taking a look now at Minnesota, they didn't reach 100 points. So we're technically considered better than the Wild. But I think they get home ice advantage still, I think is what's... Because they're first in their division. Yeah, they still get home ice advantage, even though we have a 1 more point than them. But the Minnesota Wild team, I think it should be an easy win. I think we should... Again, this should be a nice, simple drive right to the Stanley Cup, but that's going to have to be found up in later episodes, boys. In the next one, we're going to be taking on the Minnesota Wild in round number 1 of the playoffs here, and I hope you all enjoyed this one. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment. If not, I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. You should still subscribe, though, just because, I might get better. I'm sure I'm going to get better within time. But yeah, till next time, guys. See you later.